It is Thursday, May 5th on a blustery, cold day. The temperature's kind of low, mid-40s. I'm getting ready to ride up into the Eddys a little ways. I'll take that North Shore Road past the lake and then just keep going on up higher. Well, I put on just about all my cold weather gear this time, including my battery-powered heated vest. Now what I didn't do, I got another pair of gloves that I could have put some chemical hand warmers into. Hopefully I won't wind up regretting that. Yeah, that wind is blowing. I won't be terribly surprised if I start going up these dirt roads and I find some trees blown over. Whee, that wind is blowing. Well, I know as long as I was riding that Tiger, I kept thinking about, gee, could I do the Eddys loop on it? And the answer is, I mean, it could be done, but it'd sure be easy to get yourself into a world of trouble. And my better sense always took hold, and I never tried it. Again, 500 pounds and fairly challenging rocky, steep road to try to go through. So I've got that Tiger for sale now. There's an ad up on Craigslist. It's been there all of one day. No nibbles or anything, and I'm kind of surprised. Usually when I put an ad up like that, usually in the first day, the scammers start hitting you, and no scammers yet. It'd be lovely if that didn't happen. The only people that actually contacted me that were people who were seriously interested, may or may not buy, but at least not scammers. I think it got pretty cold out here last night, so there could be a lot of ice as I get up higher. Overall, we're in a warming trend. I think in another week or so, we're going to start seeing 70-degree weather, and it'll gradually warm up. We should be seeing upper 50s, then 60s, but not today. Today's a cold one. I'm always impressed at this klx230s, how much low-end torque it's got. You could just putt along with this thing and it pulls pretty good. I'm just about to the end of the lake, and since I have no idea how far I'm going to make it up this road, I think I might try that little single track section that's coming up here on the left pretty soon. I think I did it the very first ride I took on this. See if I feel a little bit better doing it now. Of course, I haven't ridden in a while. The weather hasn't been cooperating recently. Well, honestly, for roads like this, I really don't think there's any adventure bike on these days I'd be all that comfortable with. They have some that are lighter weight, you know, that might be in that slightly under 400-pound category, but not very many. But even that, I mean, this bike is 289 pounds or something, and I added some tools and things back there. Probably could have added 20 pounds to it, but you get your adventure bike that about as light as I've seen is maybe 380, 390 pounds, and then you add at least 20 pounds of tools to that also. And that'd still just be a lot more weight than I want to deal with. It's pretty wet out here. I have a feeling there could have been a little bit of rain last night. Now the single track I'm thinking about isn't too far past this bridge. And I have no idea. It could be pretty muddy. I may just take a look at it and say, no, thank you. Oh, there it is. That first day I rode through here, I sat down through all of this. At least I'm standing up this time. And as before, there's a pretty steep bank down into a creek over there. At least I'm feeling a lot better about standing up on the bike. Of course, I had the stock handlebars on when I did this that first day. There's not a whole lot of single track in here, but you know what's here, it's good practice. Not super hard either, which I do not want. Now then, I do not want to go down there. Yeah, that creek crossing. And there's kind of a log right in the middle of that trail. Oh well. I got around it. Back to the road, and that's it for single track today. Seems like it was that first, maybe second ride. It's just right about here. There was some ice I hit, and that was my first tip over on this bike. But I'm going to get further than that today. It's one of those early rides. I'm not sure which one it was. And now is where it starts up, up, up. Well, I think doing that little bit of single track at the beginning helped my balance a little bit. I'm feeling a little better on this. Well, I'm making it further than I expected. I have no idea how far I will make it, but
Well, I'm sitting now. I can't imagine why, but I'm starting to feel just a little bit tired.
I go down a little bit and then back up, but I just might make it to the high point here. I don't know. Well, for anybody that hasn't ridden a dual sport or dirt bike, either one, on terrain like this, it's exercise. I feel like I'm doing something. That's the first snow that I've seen, and I'm almost to the top. Oh, now then, we'll be able to make it through. There's some tracks. Okay, we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm just about to the top here, though. If someone has been nice enough to drive their pickup truck all the way through here, and no, I don't think they have been. Oh, man. Snow's not very deep, and the rear wheel is digging down to dirt. But that's it. It's going to be too deep. The high point, I mean, I can literally see it up there, but no. I don't get to go all the way around to the North Crossing, at least. I have a feeling another week, and I could do this. Again, that's just where I came through. There's a road that goes to the right, and this goes left. It starts going down a little bit, and then goes up a little, and there's a spot that's just slightly higher than right here, but I mean, this is pretty much the high point. But yeah, I've seen it snowed in here before, so this is not the first time. And if I'm going to try something like this, hey, that's the motorcycle I want to do it on.
The elevation here is about 5,400 feet.
Oh, my biggest challenge a lot of times just getting my leg over the bike. Now I got to backtrack through what I just did. See what my track through that snow looks like. I'll try to go back the exact same way. Yeah, you can see the dirt in it. I was getting that rear wheel down to the dirt. That's what allowed me to maintain forward progress. Okay, that's it for snow. Once again, I didn't expect to get this far. I will try this again. I'll probably give it a week, but I think if I wait a week, I'm going to be able to go all the way around. Well, not around. I think the low water crossings are likely to still stop me, but that snow is going to be gone soon. That's a good clunk of a rock against a skid plate. Worth having it. That's a rock that got kicked up by the front wheel. That's pretty good traction right there. I was worried that that rear tire would slip down into the hole back there, but it didn't. These tires are okay. Now, the klx230 is an awesome motorcycle. Everything's just a little bit easier on it than it was with the klx300. Getting the bike weighed a little bit more, had a little higher center of gravity, and of course had a lot taller seat.